on, this is
Oh,
Twitch.
wait.
I know I'm not the only one, but I should probably eventually either get a new token icon or at least make my token a circle, like most of the actual NPCs.
Okay, I think we're all here.
All right,
I'm here.
You all got the tab on the side.
No, I cannot seem to find the stream. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I've got the
There
thing.
we go.
I got pop-out chat
Like
on.
every single time, I can barely enter a
I need to
stream
open
correctly.
my, character sheet.
Okay, turning my... How'd it go?
Character sheet.
How did what go?
What?
Oh, I think she was talking to somebody.
Ah, okay.
Or I assume. Okay, got my character sheets open.
Oh, yeah. No, they won't wake up
right.
during stream, and if they do, yeah. Okay.
I always like to get them open
So-
before the starts.
Yeah.
So everyone got their head in the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in the
I don't know
game.
how far
Yes.
my head can go in.
I'm testing. Everyone move your token like one forward just so I can figure out what's...
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
everyone's moving. Okay, we're
Right,
good.
Oh,
We're good, okay.
Back into
Positions. Back into
Places,
formation.
everyone!
Okay, so after defeating the giant ogre that was running the brewery, they have successfully won favour with the local government of Blasted Port, the last safe haven in all of Runeguard. And as a reward, they have all been invited to a giant celebration.
Yay, free food!
Yay! Free
Nice.
food!
There
Oh.
better be beer.
Let me just drop them back in.
As excited as I am about this whole thing, I'm still a little paranoid. I mean, I've been unintentionally involved in an assassination attempt at a so-called party.
Ooh,
So I'm
Wait,
wondering about
what?
that.
sounds interesting.
Wait, when did that happen?
Wait, how...
Oh, you mean that thing that happened previously? Yeah, with the whole.
Yeah, the black sugar.
Ooh.
Oh...
Yeah, but this
well-
is different though.
Wait.
Keem. This is more
Well-
sort of high society, not sort of underworld backstabbing. You know, mafiosa kind of.
Yeah,
You know the shit that I like.
don't worry,
I've been
Kim.
surprised
There aren't any
before.
gang stars here.
Keem, if you want to stay close to me, you can.
Thanks.
Okay, don't worry.
And also, Darius, telling someone the opposite of what they are worrying about, that it's not going to happen, doesn't exactly help the paranoia. It only feeds it, okay?
All
What's
right.
paranoia?
What was the point?
Something that I'm glad that you're lacking.
Well,
I don't know what this paranoia is, but I'm
Well,
glad
Also,
I don't
I just
have it.
realized this is
This is
Ratatouille.
going...
I thought this was. I honestly thought this was from Shrek because it sounded. There was just.
No, yeah, sorry, it is from
Ratatouille, oh
Shrek.
my fucking god!
It is,
Wait,
it's
really?
Shrek 2. It's, I'm sorry, I'm thinking
jeez.
It's
Ratatouille,
the
but
dinner scene.
oh,
yeah.
nice.
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
Bon
okay, come
Appetit,
here.
but I was
I
thinking,
thought-
wait, am I
I thought
thinking
that
of
sounded
Ratatouille
familiar.
or Shrek 2? But I
Okay.
went with
I'm walking on
Ratatouille.
the grass.
So the adventurers show up to the front of this giant, manor.
Yes, literally is-
One of the guards stands up.
Oh.
Wait, who goes there? It is, I, Darius, and my, League of Adventurers.
Where's the
Oh, the
food?
guests of honor. Come
Hi,
on in.
Jesus.
Right,
Where's the food?
it's right this
Oh,
way,
I'm
Fal.
I'm pretty sure we will get to
You'll
that
get the food.
eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Keem.
Okay, so Darius with his, giant, arms, pushes the door open, kind of like Dark Souls. And it, slowly opens.
Darius, are you at the food yet?
Almost, Fal.
Almost.
Also, Zacharias might want to turn down the volume just a little bit because there is, of course, a part of this music that climbs up a fair amount.
Alright, fair enough. There we go.
Hmm.
Ah, General Marcus.
Oh, we had the food yet?
So, the general in, his metal-clad armor, leans over and, shakes Darius's hands.
Oh, wait,
Ah,
where's
yes,
the
we're
food?
still stuck outside.
Oh, no,
Where's the
come on
food?
in, come on in. Ignore the door, you could go in. I can't, control the
Okay.
doors.
What's the food? What's the food?
It's just that you
What's the
said that
food?
you shut the door.
Nah.
What's the food? What's the food?
Okay, so, Darius, points. It's upstairs in the foyer. Just show a little patience, Fal.
See ya!
Oh,
And this is why I didn't want us to
And
do the
off he
session without
goes.
you.
Hmm. He's quite
We've
impatient.
lost Thal.
Mitchell Jefferson leans over.
Darius.
Foal, can you get over here?
Where's the Mitchell? I want the food. Don't hold me against the food.
Look, Foal, we have to be on our best behavior. We're gonna be legit.
Looks over to
You're
Darius.
saying this.
Hey, Darius. How long do you think it will be until Thal gets us kicked out?
I bet about 20 minutes.
I give it 11.
No, I give it 10 sec. I give it 10
I
seconds.
have
tops.
no idea if I'll even be kicked out.
Alright, turn to Jeremy Marcus and I start shaking him. Where's the food? Where's the
Oh,
food?
jeez.
It's right this way. So he kind of like walks up
Oh,
the stairs.
goodness gracious.
Food, 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 food.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
Okay,
so how long do you think until Thol gets us all in trouble?
1 minute.
Yeah, probably a minute.
How long
Yeah.
do you think until Thal gets us all thrown in prison?
Ooh,
2 minutes.
I don't
And
think.
how long do you think it will be until I accidentally slit another guard's throat?
Oh, don't you
No
worry
time.
about that.
Keem, don't, dear. It's okay.
Right, let me show you the directions. So over here we have
You'll be
the
okay.
library, and over here,
Yeah, it's are the books food?
no, they're not. Over here we have the chef's room. I heard some of you are professional sous chefs. It'd be amazing to have your delicate cuisine skills.
I
And-
bust down the door.
Oh, in like okay, hold on. Roll an athletics.
Is there
Oh, here we go.
Isn't the door over here?
No, I think there's another door over here.
Or are you talking about that door?
Okay, so Jake with his acrobatics like takes Foal's momentum and like slams him to the floor. No,
Ow!
this is my slum. This is my sanctum. Do not enter.
Don't have a cow, man.
Actually, we're serving steak.
You know,
I heard steak, so I'll be enjoying this.
And of
Wait,
course,
hold on.
right this way is the.
They didn't say anything about no gentlemanly mice, right? I'm allowed to make
Yes.
mincer, right?
just keep him in your pocket for now, just to be safe.
Oh, he's always under my shoulder.
Alongside us, I'm pretty sure they'll excuse this.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're a wizard after all.
Oh,
and
for crying out loud!
most people are okay with familiars.
Okay.
I can't help it.
And right here is like so basically the general gets his arms and he like pushes the door open.
More dramatic door opening.
And now is revealed the entire.
Food!
And in goes Thol!
Okay.
Wait, okay.
Thal shoves General Marcus aside as he opens.
Alright, I shoved the snowball out of the way.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I shoved the snowball out of the way.
Whoa!
Give me that!
No.
I stopped shoving my
Oh, gosh.
face in the food.
You know what? If anything happens, Thol is not with our party.
No.
Understood,
I don't
said General
think,
Marcus.
Marcus is gonna buy that.
Oh, how
We
vile.
just let what happens to Thol
Yada,
happen to
yada,
Thol.
yada.
Yeah.
Especially as I adjust my hat. I guess it's true what they say about half.
Mitchell Jefferson like calls for Foal. Foal, you could just sit over here.
Is the food better there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah! And then I just shoved my face in the
How to
food
get
again.
the rabbit.
This is literally like Dragon Ball Z, where like Goku just like totally goes ham on the meal table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I? Alright, I start slamming the table. Give me seconds!
Jesus!
Holy crap! Can you
Fine.
Seriously, Thal, some of us haven't even
Oh
had
my
our
sola!
first yet.
Okay, so any of you want to roll a perception check to see what's around?
Yeah, I might as well. Let's see what I got. I'm a private investigator, so I'm pretty good with this. Let's see.
I noticed absolutely nothing, bloody nothing other than the food.
I noticed a lot of things, probably.
Oh boy!
Okay, so you notice there's a Gnoble, there's Brewstein,
Awesome.
there's Moneybags, there's a few knights, there's also Hawkeye Henry, who is still an undead runic knight.
But he's a good guy now.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so I take one of the I actually grab one of the steaks, steaks in my hand, still chewing. walk over to Hawkeye Henry.
Oh dear.
So,
Right.
does downstairs still work for you?
And like he doesn't know what to say. It's such a personal question. He's like, I haven't exactly tried.
I got it. So it doesn't work. Coolio.
What? No. Oh, damn it.
Keem looks over at Hawkeye and mouths his lips. I'm so sorry for you.
He
Pretty
nods.
much
He
just sit
nods.
there silently doing like
Vanir
jovial things.
is like facing her plate and just quietly eating. Every so often, she slips a piece of food under her cloak for Mincer, because she still would bring Mincer in, because he's the gentlemanly mouse boy.
Meanwhile,
No.
Keem eventually finally dives into his sweet mashed potato. The side order of nice fried chicken.
I'm pretty much just eating
Basically,
a
what
medium rare
Matthew
steak.
just had for dinner.
Alright,
Actually, I had 2 burgers tonight.
I
Oh,
slammed
nice.
my fist on the table again. Where's the thirds?
The port is okay. So like Jake the baker shows up. The port is here. Like he has like a whole like a tray of wine and he's like passing it out.
Some wine, you guys see.
Thal has like a disgusted look on his
Advance,
face.
Thrall's going to grab the.
He has a disgusted look on his face.
What's the
Wine.
matter?
Wine is it's weak stuff. Where's the rum?
I'll
my
get the
goodness
wine.
gracious,
I'll
this
get
is
the
a-
rum in the second.
Yeah, you guys can have the weak.
Oh goodness! I'm not even going to drink.
You guys can have the wine or whatever. I'm gonna have the awesome
I
stuff.
do enjoy a fine wine once in a while.
So Jeff like pours some wine for like Mitchell Jefferson and a few of the goblins. Here you
I'm
go.
always paranoid of being inebriated, but this one occasion.
Wait, Mitchell, you drink this? You drink that shit?
Why, yes, it's part of high society. It's the price of being legit.
No, Mitchell. I don't know what this legit word means, but every good orc enjoys rum. The hard
Hey,
shit.
Cole! Hey,
Yeah.
Cole! Does this
Oh
mean
my
anything?
goodness gracious!
It's legit. No bullshit. Do you at least agree with that?
Okay, I don't agree about the legit about the wine, but I'm glad to
When
know what
people say
legit means.
legit, just think no bullshit.
Oh, well, the wine is bullshit then.
No bullshit. Keem, you're fighting a losing battle here. It's like talking to a brick wall at this point.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm not.
What can I
Or something
say?
like that, I suppose.
I put some faith in some inanimate objects.
So, okay, Jake the baker like leans in and like pours some wine for General Marcus and Hawkeye Henry.
Something's gonna go wrong.
Are you much of a wine drinker, Sev?
I'll have a half glass, please. I'm not going to overdo it.
Very well. Hey, Brustein, would you like some? No, I have brought my own rum, said Brustein.
He's got like a big old
I
barrel over his head.
sprint. I sprint. Wine, rum.
Oh, hey, aren't you that guy that was guarding our warehouse?
Yeah. Can you give me the rum? Yeah,
sure. Like he pours some rum for Thal.
Yay! All right. What do I roll to see if Thal likes it?
Roll Constitution to see how well it kicks in.
Oh,
Oh.
he's gonna get a low roll, and I'm gonna call him a lightweight.
Yeah, he drinks and he
You have
enjoys
my
it.
respect.
Where he has like a rosy kind of cheeks after drinking it.
This is some good shit.
Keem turns to Nadia. Well, we're not kicked out yet.
What's that?
I don't think
Wait.
we'll be the ones kicked out.
Gen-
I think they're going to kick the brick out before we get kicked out.
General Marcus is shaking his head. He's just gritting and bearing because he's like, helped the town and all that.
So,
Let's see. What are we talking
I'll just
about?
say you're with me
Hey,
if
hey, buddy.
worse comes to
Hey,
worse.
hey, buddy. Buddy, I have a
Oh.
question. I have a question.
Yada yada.
Okay, wait, hold on. Roll a dexterity check.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's your
Oh,
junk.
no.
great.
No, that's nature.
Why did you
Oh,
run
why did I roll
nature?
nature? That's
I
weird.
guess he really is drunk. He doesn't even know what to
Why?
click on.
Why am I clicking on?
Wait, why is it? Why is it? Why is it nature? Hold on. Let me check.
What the hell's going
That's
on?
charisma.
What the hell's going on?
Wait,
Well, you're trying to click on it and it's
Oh.
not registering.
It's writing something different.
Okay, he's got it for you. Are you in core or anything?
are you in core?
Yeah, if you're
Hold
in
on, let
core,
me
then
re-
basically you can.
Let me restart. Let me restart this and try again.
Okay.
Alright.
Like so
Oh, you
drunk he
rolled
can't.
nature twice and then charisma.
Alright,
Dang, that roll
Constitution.
must have hit you so hard it hit you in real life.
Okay, that works.
Alright, that was weird. Okay, so roll dexterity. Alright, so.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep, there it is. Okay, so I've already rolled it for you, and you're fine, Foal. You haven't like fallen over or anything. He seems to be a natural while being drunk at the moment.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you always have like? Do you have something up your ass? Because it looks like most of the times you have something up your ass.
Well, I have you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I have you know there is absolutely nothing on my ass, and I recommend that you stop asking such inappropriate questions.
What's so appropriate about me asking you something up your butt? I mean, there was this one time I was dating this
Okay,
girl.
so Darius stands up and like walks over.
Yeah,
He trips a little and he like knocks over the wine for Marcus. So then he like holds on to Foal. Sorry there, Marcus.
what, Darius? I'm asking our friend if he has something up his butt.
Sweet
Nanir
Jesus.
has this like face of like I'm trying not to laugh, but this is severely painful to watch, and I can't.
Foal,
Meanwhile,
just
Dean
sit
pushed
down.
his plate of food aside just to make room for him to just plant his face on the table with his hands over his ears.
Hey, Gabe, are you gonna finish that?
I'm just not even looking at
don't touch it.
Okay, I'm just gonna take it from you and eat it. I'm gonna hang out with Mitch, buddy. Mitch, buddy.
So
I'm sure I can talk my way to a second dish.
You know what, Thal? I'm going to give you something else to be distracted by.
Oh yes, please do it.
Don't shift us distraction.
Okay, roll Constitution, Foal. Let's see how well endowed you are.
God damn it. No.
the effects of rum.
Yes!
Down in history
This was the best
Uh,
shit!
So Foals has turned into a spaghetti.
What? Oh no! Where's the bathroom?
Okay.
Where's the bathroom?
Okay, alright, so General Marcus like points out the door and say that it's like downstairs.
Ah!
Oh. It's underneath the it's underneath the second
down
floor.
from the stairs.
That'll keep him busy for a while.
Hmm.
So Darius gets up. Excuse me, gents. Like Darius like just walks out
You
for a
know,
moment.
I have some questions. Well, not really questions. I want to.
Excuse me.
Yes. Apparently, from what I'm seeing, Thol's quite not much of a lightweight. Which makes me wonder if he's a monk of the Drunken Fist, or at some point he had training in that regard. 'Cause I've heard stories of monks that could literally drink a whole tankard of, or rather a whole barrel of any alcohol of their choice, and they can stand perfectly fine.
I gotta try doing that with all down the line.
Because it kind of makes sense that how he can handle so much alcohol and not fall over.
There is a multi-classing feature, but I will have to do some research.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I'm just suggesting it as a cool thing because I mean that is sort of like one of the archetypes that you can pick if you're a monk or something like that.
Okay, one of you roll perception.
Okay.
Okay. Perception again.
Let's see.
Rolling perception.
Damn, I don't notice this. I don't know shit.
Keem's face is still planted in the table.
Okay, so Siblanus looks at his wine glass and notices ever so slight like shake.
Huh?
It was just one.
Mm.
It was
Yeah. Was there an earthquake?
Earthquake? What are you talking about?
My glass just shook.
Huh?
Oh?
Wait, was there something in the
That-
wine, or wait? Should I? Can I roll something else for Keem to put his hand on the table to see if there's any vibrations?
Sure thing, yeah. Roll a perception.
Again? Okay.
Okay, so he puts his hand on the table and there was no second vibration, so he couldn't feel anything.
I'm not feeling anything. What are you on about, Sev? You sure it's not
No.
your drink?
I don't know. I'm a little bit confused.
I just drank some of that stuff. You better not be pulling my tail.
So,
I'm not drinking.
so Darius like walks out, and so does Jake the baker. Like Darius says, "Don't worry, guys." Like he just like walks back to his chair.
It was probably Thal.
You okay, Darius?
Yes, I just had to deal with some business.
Okay.
Okay, roll another perception.
I'm rolling
All of us?
perception immediately.
Okay.
Too busy looking at Darius. To
Okay, so
notice anything
Red,
else.
so Red and Noodle like look. Jake the baker, like his collar looks a little like roughed up. Of any, he's like rubbing his neck or whatever. Then he like straightens up his collar.
Something happened to him. I say to myself while rubbing my chin.
Something could happen.
But what?
Huh? You say something, Red?
Oh no,
Something-
just small
No,
details.
Something. Yeah.
One of the skills that comes with being a private investigator. I say while adjusting my hat. Again.
There's a spy!
Nanya
Ah,
kind
there
of
it
looks
is.
away and then
Nice.
slightly pushes her food away just in case.
Thank you, Trisky. Am I saying it right?
Oh,
you.
Trisky. Yo, Trisky,
Thank
what's up,
you.
dude?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Hey,
am a nerd.
Trisky!
Hello.
Yes, I am a
Tell
nerd.
Guy a
Trisky's
bunch of
spy.
stars.
Oh god.
Tell Dai he's a nerd.
I am a nerd. Thank you, Trisky.
Lol. Okay, so roll another Constitution. See if your situation's any better.
Oh, no.
Where is he? I can't actually find out where Thol's gone.
He went to the bathroom because you made his.
He got bearing on what's going on, but it's showing signs of recovery.
The-
Roll.
So
Roll
jealous.
Constitution to see how endowed you are. Critical failure.
Why did it shrink all of a sudden?
Wait, hold on. Before Thal has a chance to get through the door, he then like. Oh,
The music stopped.
oh no.
Oh no.
Spooky shit's about to happen, boys.
Shut up.
Oh no.
Like out of the bedroom comes Beardelli and a few of his goons.
Oh,
no. Fuck
Oh,
you.
fuck me.
Going down to the party, gonna see how my peeps are doing. Oh, look there, there's Thal.
Wait, should I roll perception to see if
No,
he's
you
fine?
you could just hear him, dude.
Oh no.
Is-
Oh fuck no. Alright, I slowly reach for my axe.
I wouldn't do
I
that,
think I made a
Thal.
good choice.
I've been invited. So step out the way.
You've been invited.
Yes, by the general himself. This was no coincidence.
Excuse me. So Thal calmly walks towards the door. He busts it open. It starts walking angrily.
whoa, Thal. It'll wear off. It's fine. You'll be back to your normal, well endowed self
I
again.
think he's pissed about something else.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no.
Wait, were you the one that made my... Okay, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that.
Lol.
Why
Hmm.
the hell did you invite, point to her spear, him?
I'm about to get to that. Please take a seat, Foal.
Oh, shit.
And now I'm going to expect that I'm going to do stupid shit.
Nania? Keep
Ah!
an eye on Deli. He's a
I'm
shifty
keeping
and
my eye
tricky
on
son of a
them
I just
already.
look at Beardelia and just let like an eldritch blast just sort of dance in my hand as I sort of look at him, going, "This one's for you eventually, mate."
You're free to swap with this other goblin, by the way.
Hmm.
You're dangerously close to him. Like you would probably break something.
Nanir's like looking at the goons a little bit and Beardelli, and her nasals are just smoking just a little.
Hmm.
So she knows something's up.
Okay, so
Keem looks over to Darius. You sure things aren't gonna go down like they always do? 'Cause right now I'm getting that feeling.
Darius looks at Keem. Look, we are in the presence of one of the strongest runic knights. If anything did go down, he would lay swift work on this. Chances are General Marcus has an ulterior motive, and he isn't going to let some criminal business go under his nose. He says, leaning to Keem.
In my
So,
experiences, though, such
So-
highly areas attract such highly, well, courageous and very dangerous things. So the more protected it is, the more heavier it needs to get hit. And right now, I'm worried that's about to happen.
so, here, how do you know Gerald stick up the ass over there?
I know many people, Foe. What you need to understand is it's important that people in my industry have the right contacts.
Oh, so you sucked his dick.
What? No.
I think he means
That was a
figuratively.
quick-
Keem couldn't help but to snicker at that.
Hey, Mitchell, he said he knows a lot of people. Does that mean he sucked a lot of dick to get those contacts?
Mitchell Jefferson is like facepalming. Not now, Foal. This is very serious.
Well, that's a legit question.
So Jake like comes over and he's like placing like lobsters and like chickens and stuff.
Oh, look, he's serving you chicken. You know, 'cause you are one.
Hmm.
I'll have second helpings, please.
Oh, is that lobster?
First
I never
helping
got
was
to try
taken.
lobster.
Okay, like so Jake puts one down for Keem.
Hmm.
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
Alright.
So, little cousin, what have you been up to while I was gone? Oh, nothing. I was just destroying your operations, feeding kids booze. Oh, is that so? While you was busy being a little narc, and like he also like tears like chicken legs. this is literally like Shrek to it.
Oh, he's literally doing this like scene.
Yeah. So like he,
All right, so everybody watching the stream, picture the Shrek moment scene with the whole dining table between Shrek versus the king. While this scene's playing out, it'll make it all the more better. Now, please continue.
yes. I have been making proper business relations, not burning down bridges. Like, Foul, you're free to join in now.
How do you what? How do you burn bridges?
Oh, I don't know. You take an industry that's been older than the test of time, and then you pull it apart at the whim over one of your lackeys. And like,
So, you suck your lackey's dick?
like Mr. Jefferson is still like, yeah, I mean, he's getting like really angry. Mitchell Jefferson said, I stopped it because the dogfighting was wrong, and it took the spirit of my friendship to understand that. You know, shit like that. Really, really like kiddie kind of logic.
I kind of want a lobster now.
So
Lobster, my.
Jake the baker like
thank
comes
you.
over and places a lobster in.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I've heard good things about certain lobsters. Well, lobsters from different regions. Time of the year it is.
Oh, I fought a giant lobster once.
Giant lobster, you say?
Yeah, I'll
Did
tell
you
some
eat it
stories.
afterwards?
Oh, we couldn't. It fell into the sea. and destroyed the whole of our entire boat.
So tell me, Beer, how's your buddy, Gillywiz?
We don't talk anymore.
Is that right?
He has.
Oh, is there trouble in paradise over there?
What? You got what? He got tired of your blowjobs?
If you must know, he's busy on an archaeological investigation.
Where exactly?
Like I would tell you.
You like old fossils then? What? I have to join in.
King looks around and just goes back to his food.
Look, laugh all you want, but I have a nasty surprise planned.
What, you gotta blow everyone here?
King chokes on his food a bit.
Don't you think it's kind of strange that General Marcus invited the local mafia here?
Oh shit.
Mitchell Jefferson looks at General Marcus and he's just staring at the both of them arguing. Mitchell Jefferson turns back and he like whispers, "What did you do?"
Wait.
Not to you, Fal. He's speaking to Beardelli. Do you want to roll for something, Fal?
I want to see if they'll realize it. I don't know. Actually, no. I want to see how this plays out first.
So General Marcus like raises like a wine glass and taps it. It was the spilt one, so there's like no wine left. Ding ding. Okay, gather round, everyone. I'm here to tell you what we are really doing here. Don't get me wrong, it's a very nice party, but I think it's very important that we speak about the elephant in the room.
That beer's giving everyone that beer's blowing everyone?
No, not that.
God damn it.
Blasted Pool is one of the safest havens in all of Runeguard, and it seems that peace is being threatened by a turf war. I have invited the two of you round so that we could possibly rectify the issue before someone gets hurt.
He's trying to get us to make peace.
I'm not making peace with that little twerp over there pointing.
I'm surprised he doesn't do anything when he's a general and there's several guards out of the doorway. He could literally do anything.
If it were up to me, I'd just rather just leave.
I'd rather leave. I agree with Kim. I'd rather leave after I kick Beardelli's ass.
So Beer, what do you propose? Oh wow, I know that word. That we should do. That we should do to keep peace.
Oh no, keep listening. It seems that this entire turf war is mostly based upon a feud on who gets to be the Gobfather. I did a little research in Goblin lore myself, and after a few arrangements with Beardelli, we have come to a solution that could solve this entire thing peacefully.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
I have the.
You are now playing with fire.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I have the. Okay. I just want to get this.
Yeah, sure thing.
I have the I have the IQ of an ant, and even I know where this is going.
At least he admits it. I say under my breath.
Okay, so all of a sudden, like you hear loads of footsteps like coming outside. They're like little footsteps, like little goblin footsteps.
Oh, this is gonna go wrong so very fast.
Okay.
She shifts in her seat.
You notice like these entirely like well dressed like goblins like showing up, and they seem to have like brass instruments on the ready or whatever.
Oh gosh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Enough,
Reggie.
Let me ungroup these real quick.
You couldn't help yourself, could you, Seth?
I'm sorry.
Of course he couldn't.
That's what makes this great.
Okay, all right. So this like advisor-looking goblin like turns up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to make an important announcement. Though he is running late, tomorrow is going to be the royal visit of the Goblin King.
The Goblin.
Wait, can I roll insight to see if I?
Roll history. You roll history.
I want to see if I can roll history.
Whoa!
Oh, holy
Okay.
shit, he knows.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so do I have like past shit with the Goblin King?
A little bit. Let me tell you, right? So Thal remembers that there is an individual known as the Goblin King who is the godfather of godfathers of goblins. Anything that the
I swear, Secris, if you're going with a labyrinth reference here,
so
that's exactly what you're doing, aren't you?
He dodged the
didn't say
question,
yes or
so
no.
that must mean that he is.
Wait,
Yeah.
like with the one with Davy Bowie?
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's awesome.
no, not that guy. Anything but that guy.
he shall be
Okay,
arriving in the
so-
morning, and all members of the goblin-related crime families are to attend. It shall be.
You better not do his stupid stuff with his magic ball again.
Can I roll a history to see if my character knows about the Goblin King?
Yep, sure.
Because I mean, I'm a private
I'm not even
investigator,
gonna
so
bother
I'm-
because
I know
Nanir
some of
isn't
these
even
things.
from this land, so she knows nil.
Okay, you know a little bit. He's so you know that he's like a bastard child of a fae. He's like part fae, part goblin.
So I lean into the table, look at everybody. I whisper it, kind of. So from what I hear, the Goblin King is a bastard child of a fae and a goblin.
Oh, great. That sounds like it's going to turn out really well.
And if I was to make a guess, considering how Val reacted, he's a bit of a musician, isn't he?
Most
In
likely.
some form or another? Or a performer?
It's a running
Also,
theme.
given his
Is he-
position as
Is he going to
king,
wear those ridiculous pants again? I don't want to look at. I like the distracting.
So
Okay?
the advisor turns over to Thal. I have you know that he has the most regal attire, and it would be most wise that you don't insult him.
I wouldn't dream of insulting him. Not whatsoever. None whatsoever.
This is going to go horribly wrong immediately.
Keem turns back to his friends at the table.
Yep, it's definitely a performer.
Okay, so
And also, given Thal's reactions, I have a feeling that this Goblin King must be a very high-ranking guy. The big capo of capos, if you will. Well, Gobos.
and we have to follow Thul into this situation.
Possibly.
Doris
but
leans
I
and
don't
goes,
know if
I mean,
would
we
allow
we
it
don't
be
have
involved.
to, but I don't know. Like that, you just-
somebody-
Hey, friends! Hey, friends! I need a favor from you guys.
Let me guess.
I
Yourself,
don't
the
even
Goblin
know you
King?
well, good sir.
Okay, any of you could roll perception.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a perception to see how badly this is gonna go.
Okay,
Whoa!
Sivlana's.
Wait, no, that's performance. That's perception. Nope, I don't notice.
Okay, so Sivlana's hears like a little tray drop, and Jake is just kind of staring out blankly after just hearing the announcement and all that.
Huh? I just sort of
someone just died.
hold that thought a moment, Thal. Hey, what's going on over here then?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I must have dropped this. He leans in, puts all the food back. I need to go and do a few things.
Hang on a moment.
Insight. Good check.
Keem would also use insight. I was only 1 point behind, so I noticed it too.
Okay, so basically, Jake
Oh.
has sweat rolling down his face, and you can't make out the full emotions, but it's definitely a mixture between either worry or anger or excitement. You can't put your finger on it. And Keem haven't noticed anything.
Here, let me give you a hand with that. I'll help you carry it out, and then you can tell me all about it.
Right. So Jake like goes in and is like,
So going back to my original discussion, who wants to join me tomorrow to visit my good friend the Goblin King?
oh yeah, by the way, the other goblins like leave after making the announcement. That's all they came here for.
Mm.
Keem's eyes widen at the proposal, and he pretends to stare off into the distance, away, as if he heard something.
I think
Well.
Keem's going to say no. And I will probably say no with him.
Well, Thal, as a private investigator, I've always wanted to interview or possibly meet this so-called Goblin King.
Oh, great.
General Marcus leans into Darius and he goes,
Wait, can I roll like history to know if the Goblin King knows about the lizard ladies?
all right, roll another history. You know that the kings travel around the world, so it's very possible.
He knows about the lizard ladies.
Now you've piqued my interest, Thal.
I
Yeah,
can't
my
believe Dull is
respects.
actually using his brain. He actually
I've
understands.
never
math.
heard of that name in Nil.
I see.
I'm getting really worried he is using some sort of brain cell.
Well, Thal, since you've piqued my interest, I see no reason to object.
Yeah. Okay, we both hear like those 90s, like the whole cheesy 90s.
Oh yeah,
intros.
like when they jump up, it's like a freeze frame.
Yeah. So meanwhile, like Jake is just looking at the corner of the wall, like facing
Hold on,
upwards.
can I say something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, Red, you go on and do that, but I think I've had enough investigations for once. The last one almost ended up with me getting burnt.
You know,
My
Keem,
apologies on that one.
You know,
You're
Keem,
forgiven.
if my department would allow it, and if they can reinstate me back into the force, I could see if maybe you could be a sort of investigator / bookkeeper, if you will.
I'd rather go find my own way, as I did a long time
As
ago.
you wish. As you wish.
Okay, so General Marcus leans into Darius and just like whispers, roll perception to see if you actually hear what he says.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. All right, let's see.
Oh, me too.
Shit, I don't hear
you
nothing.
are sitting right next to him.
I don't hear shit.
Okay, I'm gonna give a +2 to Keen, but it still doesn't quite make it. It's very quick.
Keem probably doesn't want to listen right now.
All right. So yeah, he just whispers something to Darius, and then he just goes back. You don't hear anything. Okay, so meanwhile, inside the kitchen, like Jake is a little bit hyperventilating, and he's like trying to, like that. I mean, he's just taking a breath.
Oh, Jake, buddy, you want to explain what that was all about then?
Don't you know what, like basically, he regains composure and he turns over to you, Sevlanus. Don't you know what this means, Sevlanus? This is an opportunity for me to cook for royalty.
Oh, right, that was it?
Yes.
Oh.
I mentioned it before, didn't I?
Maybe. Sorry, it's just a lot of stuff's been happening lately, and I, don't tend to keep a lot of that information stored up in the old grey matter. But if I just had a sneaky suspicion that there was something a little bit more troublesome going on, so I just wanted to make sure everything was all right.
No, everything's good. By the way, since you're my sous chef, like he goes in and gets this like white wine port, and he goes, "Look, I need you to this needs calls for a celebration.
Okay then.
Can you serve up some of these extra dishes? I mean, royalty's coming over. Like, we haven't had royalty in Blasted Port for years."
Well, I suppose I could give you a hand.
Many thanks you, Sevlanus. I knew I could count on you.
All right, okay. So I just I'm gonna talk to Mitchell. Mitchell, I'm gonna be real with you. Beer, probably beer. Beer. I have a bad feeling that the Goblin King is gonna make beer the new godfather of this region.
Oh, I'm 100% sure of it, Foal. I mean, why else would he come here unless to rub it in my face? That was probably why he travelled out from this place to begin with, to get political favours from across the sea.
This is bad. This is real bad.
Don't worry, Foal. I have a plan. I'll tell you after the party.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, excuse me a moment, Keem. I'm just kind of helping out Jake a moment.
What?
I just put down a load more food and stuff that I was carrying.
Oh, Civ, don't forget General Marcus.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get to him in a minute.
Keem,
I put more food down in front of Foal. Just don't worry about it and just eat, okay? This is the one time I'm actually telling you to stuff your face.
Keem.
And then he just puts his face in the on the plate.
That wasn't literally. I didn't mean literally, but.
So Jake leans into Keem. Hey, Keem, you're one of my sous chefs, right? This whole royal thing is a pretty big deal. It would be really great if I could have my sous chefs along with me to cook for royalty.
Keem's eyes widen and he slowly turns and says, "No black sugar."
Oh, don't worry, there's no black sugar. I don't know what the hell that goblin was doing with that black sugar anyway.
Keem then turns back to Nania. Yes? What were you saying? Sorry?
Never mind. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, by the way, Quarter Pint is going to be there.
Oh, sweet, he is?
I don't
Yes.
even
Get
know
the
if anyone
play again.
has something that'll attract me there.
Yes.
And I've finished delivering out all the food, and I just go and sit back down in my chair.
So basically, you know, everyone goes through the pie and everything. It was really like tense, but eventually, like Beardelli, people start to like leave.
Is
and
there
stuff.
a pie? Is there a pie on my table?
Yeah, there is a pie.
All right, grab the pie.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's gonna throw it at Beer, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey Bear! Hey Bear!
Yeah.
You forgot. Don't forget your dessert. Okay, what do I roll?
I knew he was going to say that.
What do I roll?
Okay, so you have to roll roll athletics. Okay, so basically, Beardelli tries to react with his stand, but it like just kind of goes over and it kind of arcs over him.
Yeah, his stand is ridiculous.
And it like smacks him in the face.
We should have given Mama Hornet a heads up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot Beardelli was a stand.
It misses, in other words.
It hits. You made it past. You made it past his roll.
I don't feel like so like awkward now. Like, oh god.
For your sake, I'm gonna pretend that never happened. And he like exits the door with pie on his face.
Hey, is it good? It tastes good, doesn't it? Prick.
True.
I'm surprised he didn't throw leftovers at him.
Oh, good idea!
Too late. He's gone.
Oh god.
No, fall.
He's already gone through the closet.
Kane was just about ready to jump out of his seat to stop him.
So,
like,
My mouth shut, but why don't I never? I always have to keep my mouth shut. My brain always tells me to, but I still don't listen to it. I'm still talking right now.
So
he covers his mouth.
So like the guests
I guess
start
I'll just
leaving
do
and
a
everything.
I guess you guys have something to do tomorrow. I'll probably be town roaming then, most likely.
Wait, is the sous chef thing gonna take up that time? I'd rather join you. I'd like a break from all this crap.
It's very
At least
nice
until the
of you.
sous chef stuff.
Man, I can't wait. I can't believe I wasted a good pie. Oh well, at least I still have the steak.
Keem, do you want to hear some sorries from where I came from? Because
I'm quite curious on these as well.
Sure, I suppose.
I'll be sure to show you them, tell you them. You know what? How much time do we have here?
Actually, it's like time to be like leaving. Like everyone's kind of like going off. It's like really late. But hold on. No, hold on. So what happens is like while you're exiting the door, Mitchell Jefferson first goes over to Foal and tells him, Meet me at the front of the manor. I'll tell you what's up.
Okay.
However,
So-
before Foal... Sorry, like, this is just, like, getting some Foal story arc stuff out of the way. So, Jake, the baker, like, leans into Foal. Hey, Foal, do you have a moment?
Sure. What's up? What's up, good buddy?
So, how did you enjoy the party?
It was great. The food was great. I love food.
Oh, that's very excellent. You have the appetite of a true king.
King? And then he does that.
What?
He does the anime eyes.
What? Don't you know?
Do I know what?
Like, he looks left and right and he takes Foal into the kitchen real quick. Okay, guys, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. I'm gonna just speak normally, but you have to pretend like you haven't heard a thing except for Foal.
Okay.
We could just mute our microphones and pretend that we haven't heard it.
Yeah.
Or that, yeah. That,
All right.
that
I'm
too.
gonna mute. I'm gonna remute Discord right now. Zacharias, you type in clear or something in Discord, and I'll undeafen myself.
Okay, sure
Yeah,
thing.
same.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just gonna take my headset off to uncover it.
Okay, let's switch to a more... Foal, I don't know how to tell you this, but... Do you even know who your parents were? Or your parents' parents?
I know my mom. Then Gillyways killed her. But she didn't talk about my father.
What if I was to tell you that a long time ago, the crime families weren't run by goblins, but they were run by orcs?
Orcs?
Yes. They were strong, thuggish, and entirely intimidating. But history has a funny way of changing.
What do you mean?
Well, how do I put this? Goblins may not be as strong as orcs or as scary, but they have cunning. After a few bad deals, the orcs ended up in a great deal of debt and had to be sold into slavery, including the royals themselves.
Wait a minute. Does that include Gillyways?
I don't know the exact history, but I know for a fact that the Godfather's father sold the orcs into slavery to the Gnobles, and that includes Gillywiz.
So you mean to tell me I've been helping out the goblins that got me and my family into this situation?
More or less, yes. I mean, it depends how you look about ancestry and stuff, but in a way, yes.
This is a lot to take in.
Foal, you have showed great valor in your recent trials and tribulations, and I think it would be best if you take Blasted Port in a better direction.
Or is that?
I don't know. I'm not really a leader, man.
Being a leader isn't hard at all.
What's a leader?
Okay, so like, so Jake the baker like face palms. Listen, Foal. Sometimes in life, a difficult choice is going to come up, and you need to ask, what would thy family do? I learned this lesson long ago, and I'm passing it on to you, Foal. Why be in the coattails of some musician guy when you could control your own destiny, your own fate? Be the gangster you was meaning to be.
I don't know. I have to think about this.
Sit on it. Anyway, I'm gonna go and clean up now.
By the way, do you have any leftover chicken drums?
Like, he throws a chicken drum. Player, acrobatics. Or dexterity. It doesn't matter. Okay, he runs over there and he like barely like catches it.
Thank you!
Okay. Just need to type in clear for everyone else.
Okay.
Alright, Thal, while still walking, Thal takes a pause
Okay.
and starts thinking to himself.
Is everyone back?
Yeah.
Down back.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
So,
Yes.
do you want to hear any of my stories from my time in Nil, which I'll probably go back to this? I like adventure.
I don't mind hearing stories.
Well, I used to be in a group called the Phantom Hearts. It was me, a Kenku named Nibbles, a Tiefling named Zero, a Kenku named Shadowfeather who wasn't with us long. They had left after, I think, a day of our nonsense. An Asimar, named... Oh, well, we just called her Archie. And...
ASMR. That's interesting.
Oh, a Tabaxis. It was a really ragtag group of... Oh? Yeah, it was a really ragtag group. We had ended up in a town where... I had ended up in a town with Nibbles and meeting in a tavern called the Feisty Ferret. Just so happens that the town flooded because of some crazy happenings, and I had to, we had to go up to a crypt, and that's where I met Mincer. Mincer, a bunch of rats spilled out of the hole, and me and Mincer became friends there. It was a really sweet moment. They liked to give me things when I was in that crypt because I helped them not die by 50 rats or 50 plus rats.
Yeah, I'm assuming that would be a good thing for some people.
Yeah.
Meanwhile... Oh, is it okay if I interrupt?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so meanwhile, like, Mitchell Jefferson's like waiting at the door.
Sorry.
Ah, Foal, there you are. You alright there?
I got a question.
Yeah?
What do you know about your father and your grandfather?
I never got to know my... Well, first off, he's technically not my grandfather, he's my grand uncle. I have no clue what he's been up to. My actual...
Zacharias, look in chat.
Quinoa, yes.
Nice one, Juice.
Nice one.
Okay.
Nice.
So Mitchell Jefferson, like, leads in. Yes, Foal? Oh, yeah, so, yeah, he was talking about his uncle. What I know from my uncle is that when we were younger, we would play together with me, Beer, and the Godfather. We would, like, play around in the orange fields.
What do you know? Do you know anything about the history between goblins and orcs?
No, I just dedicated myself to my music career until the current running capo died, and then I had to take over.
Interesting. Okay, then I made my choice then. Thanks for answering, Mitch.
So, wait, hold on, Foal. We need to discuss what we're going to do about this whole Goblin King. Ren, are you just like stroking your chin?
Yeah, I'm like, because she mentioned tieflings. And,
Oh, yeah.
You know, for some reason, one of my character quirks, if you will, is that my dude is literally attracted to anything that isn't human.
Yeah. Okay, so Mitchell walks and talks with Foal. So the situation is that the Goblin King is going to come over, and chances are it's going to be a kangaroo court on who gets to be the Goblin King. Since Beardelli has sabotaged my family lineage, I have very little to go on in terms of actually being the new Godfather. However, there is one thing they are not expecting.
What's that?
It would be a shame if the Goblin King and Beardelli were to be sunk into the ocean, never to carry out that meeting, and thus never being able to interfere with my legitimacy.
Hold it, Mitch. It's one thing to off Beard. I mean, he is a prick. But the Goblin King?
What about it?
I mean, didn't you say that you spent time with him?
No, he spent time with the Godfather. That's a different person. The Godfather's a step down from the Goblin King.
Okay. You do realize that that's really dangerous, right?
Yes, and that is why I'm trusting my most professional subordinate to this.
Subordinate?
Foal looks left and right.
Are you calling me a subordinate?
Or capo, or lieutenant.
Is that
Confident?
all I am to you? A subordinate?
I think you are a very good voice of reason, Foal.
Oh, I'm sorry, my irony thing just exploded. Sorry.
That's a subordinate. That's all I am to you.
Foal, where you going?
I don't know. Maybe ask one of your other subordinates to help you.
Foal, what's going on? Like Mitchell is completely confused.
So, like before he answers, I look over to Nanir and ask her a question.
Oh?
So, about these, you mentioned tieflings, correct?
Tieflings, yes. The one I knew, I've actually known two in my life, but I'd rather not go over the first.
Well,
Yeah, tell me a story. Tell me a story.
I
I'm
wasn't
cutting
asking
stuff
about
right
that
now.
specifically. I was asking about the race, if you know anything about them. So I'm quite
Oh, they're
interested.
like, I could easily explain them as, like, they've got horns and a tail, and sometimes odd skin colors.
I see.
Zero linked to, when I talked to Zero about their color, when he had actually taken off his mask, he had, up and said something, along the lines of, down somewhere. What did he say?
Okay, so Darius looks at Foal and notices that he's a little like huffed and depressed. Hey, Foal, what's going on?
Darius, have you ever encountered a person that you do stuff for them and you thought that they would be your friend, but they only consider you as a tool?
Yes, sometimes.
What do you do in those situations?
Some people get caught up with the title at the moment, you know? Let me tell you, when I was a runic knight, I thought I was invincible. That my role has been fulfilled and that I could take on the entire world if I could. And then Darius pulls out pulls off his shirt a little to reveal a giant slash going across his chest.
Yikes.
Yes. I assume this is about Mitchell Jefferson?
I don't know, it's I helped him because I considered him a friend. But then he just said I'm his subordinate, and I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Kind of like the time I asked an undead to rub me, and she rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay.
Oh.
So
I thought my exploits were interesting.
So Darius leans in and he's like, too much information. Yeah, pretty much. So okay, so Darius leans and goes, what I'm trying to say, Foal, is when people get a lot of power or a position,
Where's the accent?
when people get into a position of power or an important position, sometimes it goes to their head a little. Judging from what I've seen of Mitchell Jefferson, I think he's an alright fellow. Not perfect, but he means well. I mean, for crying out loud, he went out of his way to stop booze being sold to children. That would never fly in Italy. Not that I know what Italy is, because it doesn't exist here.
Or some like the goblin equivalent of Italy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gobbity or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
goblins.
Goverty.
Besides,
Quick question.
Foul,
Was the wine that we've been drinking this whole time alcoholic?
actually, I think it's better that we don't think about the wine.
Yeah.
That was
Let's not worry.
that was out of character.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh. Shit. Well, shit. Well, but more or less the same statement.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
like,
not worry
Yeah, because
about
I was
that.
thinking of doing a Constitution saving throw to see if I was, somehow got drunk off of that.
Yeah, let's just say that you didn't drink enough to get drunk.
yeah.
Damn it! I wanted to say there'd be anything cute and someone to have to cart him out.
I pretty much wrote in chat, like, is now curious on the figures of female tieflings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, Darius leans in and he's like, here's the thing, Foal. Normally, I would recommend to keep toxic people out of your life, but I'm in a little bit of hot water with General Marcus. He wants this whole goblin business resolved, but I think he's making a huge mistake having Beer Deli in charge. If you don't want to hang around with Mitchell Jefferson anymore, I fully understand, but could you at least make it to the end game, perhaps?
I mean, I can do that, but it's like I don't. Oh, that. I don't know.
stick through with it, though, and before you know it, it will all be done in a snap.
I don't know. I really don't know, guys. It's like Mitch is becoming a prick. Beer is still a prick.
Hey, that rhymed.
Good
Yeah.
one.
Mitch the prick.
I know for a fact that Beer cannot assume that power, but I don't know about Mitchell though.
What did he do other than call you a subordinate?
Can I really trust you guys?
Darius leans in. Before you say anything, I am bound by the runic code. However, I usually bend it too often to count. Sure, go ahead, Foal.
Mitchell's thinking about assassinating the Goblin King.
What? like Darius blows out a little bit of the white wine.
What?
He's well.
That's a pretty ballsy move on his part.
Not only is he thinking about assassinating, well, of course he's killing Bill Daly, no loss there. But he's honestly thinking about killing the Goblin King.
Why
Okay.
doesn't he just kill Beer Deli? I mean, he's the one that's in his way. I mean, why kill the Goblin King?
Oh, I know exactly why. Like Darius leans in. If Beardelli was to just die from some accident, then the Goblin King would know something's up, and he would get one of his local council to take place out of a legitimacy crisis. The only way to make it legitimate is the fact that the local community would view Mitchell Jefferson as the only legit heir to be in the Goblin King. Or, well, Godfather, rather.
King face palms into the table. I tried to tell him not to take any drastic measures. I can't talk to anyone.
I
No,
don't know.
blame it. Don't blame yourself, Keem. This whole situation's a bit bigger than all of us, so...
Typical.
Is that
typical
something to do with
goblin
my
stuff.
height? Sorry, couldn't help
And the
it.
thing about the Goblin King is that he's not really a slouch.
I can imagine so, given his position.
Darius leans in again and goes, Foal, for the love of God, find a way to delegitimize Beardelli without any death. I think that might be the only way we can solve this situation.
Darius,
All right,
with all due
I
respect,
look
you
at-
realize who you're talking to?
I look at King.
What? No. No. You're not involving me in this.
I start doing the anime eyes.
No. Look.
And then I do the anime eyes harder.
What? You seriously dragging me into this, though?
I do the anime eyes even harder.
Darius, help me out here.
How's he able to even do that with his eyes?
I'm just currently like just thinking of something else at the moment.
I say,
What do you want me to do?
You have brain cells. Is that what you call them? Can you use them to figure out legit ways to delegitimize him?
What?
Can you do research?
I mean, an obvious reason would be the fact that he was selling beer to children.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that
that
might
would
not stick.
really count much against him, to be perfectly honest. I mean, given who
Reframe
we're
job is
dealing
something that we
with,
could
that would
use.
literally be like accusing a cat of eating a mouse.
Yeah,
Huh.
Nice one, Sevlanus.
smooth.
Don't pay any attention to him, Nalia.
So wait. Oh, okay.
So
I mean, has,
Yeah,
has
I was basically
has been-
saying that you do realize, Novissa, you just insulted Nadia's rat.
oh shit.
I didn't really want to try and bring that point up, so I didn't mention it.
Sorry, what
At
were you
this
saying,
point,
Nadia?
my dude's almost got like a Master Roshi face going on because of the whole female
He's a
tiefling
mouse.
thing.
All right, I walk up to Red, slap him.
Ah, what the hell? Don't
Stop
slap me.
daydreaming!
Huh?
Stop
Oh,
daydreaming!
yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
seriously, Red, can you like try and pay attention? This might get really, really complicated.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of something else.
And I
You
was
were
thinking
effectively
of
thinking
nice
about
myself.
snake bits or snake
Oh
booby.
no, something better.
I doubt it.
I look over at Sev almost seriously and go, "Tieflings, my friend. That's the new thing."
God.
Not really into
Oh,
tieflings.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, all I wanted to do was just take a stroll down the streets and just have a break from all this. Not only am I gonna be in the sous chef, but I'm gonna be involved in this crap. Thanks a lot, doll.
Well, the only thing I can think of with regards to this situation is what has Beardelli done recently that could possibly discredit him? I mean, has he done anything that would be seen bad in the eyes of the Goblin King?
Can I roll history to like see if my jokes about him blowing people is true?
You can, but I'm probably going to tell you that it's not.
Damn it!
And you have to get a critical for him to reconsider.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Oh, okay.
Just roll it.
Understandable,
Just
okay.
roll for funsies.
Fine.
You were so wrong.
Yeah.
And I like Juice's response in the chat. The eternal question is, what race is it and can I put my dick in it?
Nice. But yeah. I'm trying to
That's
think
not
if
a
there's.
critical failure. If it was a critical failure, it would be a red -1.
Yeah, it would have come up red, but he rolled a 2, but he got a -1 on it because he's... Of course,
All right.
he's got low intelligence because he's
Indeed.
stupid.
Yay.
It's a long shot. I do have one idea, but it's very
Wait.
technical and very loaded.
Wait, hold on. What about that? I can't remember. Who did I find out was potentially involved or with the assassination attempt from last time?
Shit, you're right, Keem. Supposedly...
That was out of character.
Oh, no. Could he say it in character just so, like...
Yeah. I was just asking before I said it in character.
Okay. Basically, supposedly, Beardelli blackmailed one of Mitchell Jefferson's goons into...
Right. Okay. Now I know that it was... Okay. What? Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to mute something. All right. Here we go. Wait. Darius.
Yes?
What about... How would the king feel about attempted assassination against Mitchell Jefferson and the others? I mean, you remember that whole black sugar incident, right?
Well, technically speaking, though Beardelli has taken the wheel, Mitchell Jefferson, to many goblins here, are still technically viewed as the Godfather. So any assassination attempt would be breaking the goblins' code. Meaning, Yes, this could work, but that'll mean you need
But the
to.
problem... Yeah, I know. The problem is evidence. All I had is literally a dead man's confession.
Well, isn't that going to be enough?
He's
I mean-
dead, though.
And can
Yeah, but we still have the body, though, don't we? Or he's got the body somewhere. We can just...
Okay, so Darius goes, okay, here's what we could do. We could take the body, take that letter that you've got from his apartment, and maybe at least start a case against Beardelli, just enough to wave doubt into the air.
I did happen to collect a bunch of notes that were on that desk, if that has any matter in the...
Am I gonna have to play as a prosecutioner or something?
Seems that way, Keem. You are the smarter out of all. So...
Keen
Well-
face-palmed again.
Well, that and you can also use an investigator on this job.
I hate courtrooms! Ugh. Fine.
Well, I mean, do you want one of us to do it?
I mean,
Personally,
I was,
yes. But the other half of me knows that it's a stupid idea, so... Fine. I'll do it.
I raise a finger at the table going, You know, you also could use a private investigator on this job
I know.
for
Again-
intelligence gathering, evidence, and all that.
I just hope that this time when I'm dragged in... In fact, you know what? How about this time for the investigation half, I let you and anyone else you bring along, Red, to go, because I think I've done my fair share of investigations, because the last one we were in didn't go so well, okay? I don't like investigating until death scenes anymore, especially recent, because there always seems to be another mobster or some other thing trying to cover it up, and that by extension includes me.
I walk over to Keem. I put my hand on his head. Keem, you'll do fine, Keem.
Just remember, you're the one that got me into this now.
Keem, I
Fucking
would
puppy
not.
eyes.
Keem, I would not be asking you if I didn't trust you.
That wasn't really brought into question, but fine.
I think it looks like we have a plan.
Sounds
Yeah.
that way.
Okay,
It seems
Okay.
so.
I mean, I'll give Red a hand with the investigation. I mean,
you
given how,
just-
as Keem rightly pointed out, considering how our last investigations have gone, he's definitely going to need some backup.
Well, here's the thing. The situation is he's literally coming at dawn, and we have very little time. We would only have enough time to literally just take the body from the
accent.
okay, sorry. So yeah, it'll speak to. No, I was speaking our character just in general.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So basically, you would have enough time to bring the body, bring the notes, and show up at the docks. You literally only have 2.5 hours, in story time.
All right, Zach. I remember what I talked
I
to
have
you
the
just
notes.
earlier. I gotta.
No. When I say in story time, what I mean is the characters moving about and stuff. It's going to be between. No, technically, what's going on is happening between sessions for next session where they're just at the docks.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, we have. I think this is more or less the point where everything's set. The characters all know what they're, doing implied between the session, and then
Oh,
we will all meet at the docks next week. Well, next week in real life time,
no one
obviously.
asked my character anything. She was just sitting in the background, holding a bunch of notes, please take notes.
What kind of notes?
I remember when I picked the notes off the table last session.
Yeah, I know that. The only thing that was of value was the actual letter. The rest of the notes were just a few banking account stuffs or whatever, taxes.
Well, I guess I'm just coming along then, or not. One or the other.
Oh, don't worry, I have something planned. Oh, Red's typing. Any last words, Red?
Hold on.
Oh,
I
dear.
need to well, my dude's not saying it or not doing anything out loud. He's just thinking it in his head.
Oh my god, he's always thinking in his head about this stuff.
He's thinking of them tiefling titties. Yep. Titties.
Yeah.
What happened to the mind flare?
Oh, she ran off. Remember, she got in that airship.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just wondering
I
if
wonder
we'll
if we'll encounter
encounter
her again.
There's like multiple
Yeah.
plot threads that are like spread out throughout the whole campaign, so
Oh,
you
okay.
don't
Makes
expect
sense.
them all to slide back that quickly.
Oh yeah,
Hi,
but to say,
TGR.
Hey, what's
but
up,
to say, like,
dude?
something in character here.
Didger! Hey, bud.
Hello,
That
friend.
was a very
It's
tough
me,
assignment, but
the
I've dealt with
Hornet.
tougher.
Whee!
Okay, so you want me to wrap this up, like just say the narration, what the characters do, and then like wrap it up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be best, yes.
So with their plan set, the adventurers. Let me turn off the music. It's way too cheery now. It's like. Okay, so with the adventurers' plan, they have a very desperate gambit. They have to gather as much evidence against Beardelli as possible within the span of 2.5 hours in, like, story time, obviously. And they gather up the dead body from the local grave because the church guy owes them a favour for getting rid of those zombies. And with the note from the apartment, it might add enough doubt into the wind to make the Goblin King reconsider and possibly put Mitchell Jefferson in charge instead. However, it's only in Dawn that time will tell. And that wraps up this chapter of the Runic Knights of Ruingard.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Ah, it's a spy! Just kidding, Zacharias. It's just me.
Oh yeah, I also typed in the
Got me hyped.
Discord where basically I said my character's basically a mix of Jotaro and Space Dandy.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm just like, I'm the Toriel of the group. I'm like,
Wait, did you
It's
say
like
Space
I want
Dandy?
to be a part of
Yeah,
this,
Space
but I
Dandy,
don't
yeah.
know exactly what's going on, so
With like a
trying to
hint
make
of
small
Master Roshi, just a
contributions.
hint.
You know what? If I ever were to do a D&D again, I'm not. I doubt it will. I doubt I could play as something like this. But I want to play something that's close to the equivalent of a Beetlejuicean.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cute. I could just
Just
straight
based
up
on how
make a
it was.
Beetlejuicean. That's
I'll
fine.
probably look for like a homebrew of it. It probably exists.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
look, really quick thing. Okay, so anyone who is still in the actual stream, I'm probably going to be, sorry that some of you came in a little late, this session was a lot shorter than usual. What I'm probably going to do is release this onto YouTube in like an hour or so, and you could like watch it from start to finish on there. Feel free to go on my YouTube and like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Don't bother about YouTube. The whole thing's going down the shitter. at the
Oh,
moment.
careful, dude. you cut out in just the right way. So anyway, we'll catch you in the next one.
Later, guys.
Bye bye.
All right. See you
Bye
around. people.
bye.